everybody, welcome back to another episode on Kristie vs. Kitchen. On today's episode, we are going to be making apple fritters. Now, apple fritters are one of my favorite donuts. My boyfriend Eric always says you can tell the quality of a donut shop by their apple fritters. Comment down below if you agree. Now, it's apple picking season, so I thought this would be a really fun recipe for us to try. The first thing you're going to need are 3 Granny Smith apples, and I've got the rest of the ingredients already pre-measured out. Remember, the recipe will be linked down below. So to get started, we need to peel and cook the apples. So here we go. Now, I chose this recipe because it's a little bit more untraditional because we are going to be using sparkling cider. And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long time since I have peeled apples. Not too bad, we have a couple of brown spots. I wish I had an apple core, that would be beneficial. We're just essentially cutting these down because these are going to be going inside donuts. I'm well aware I'm not a professional apple cutter. Okay, 1 apple is done. I'm just gonna stick this in this bowl for now. Okay, before I work on this last apple, I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of butter on a low-medium heat because we are going to cook these apples just a little bit before we put them in the donut mixture. So brown your butter first. All right, I can already hear the butter crackling, so I'm just gonna hurry up with this. Okay, perfect. Apples are done, and now they are going to go into the skillet and start to cook. So while those are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get our dry ingredients all mixed and ready. We're gonna need 1 cup and a quarter of all-purpose flour. You are going to need a little bit of baking powder and some salt. Then you're going to need some cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. These continue to brown, but they're looking really good. The next thing we need to do is get the wet ingredients ready. So we're gonna need 1 tablespoon of melted butter. We need a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Or apple cider, not vinegar, apple cider, the good stuff. Okay, it's a party in here. Now we need a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider, why do I keep saying that? And then we are going to, I'm gonna whisk this up first. We need a whole egg. Do some transferring, move that in there. Now, I'm not cooking these down all the way because I do like there to be a little crunch with the apples, and so I did cook them down enough that they need to be strained. So I'm just moving these directly into the wet ingredients. Okay, we are almost to our last step. What I'm going to do before we get working on this last part, I am going to go ahead and get our oil up to temperature, which needs to be up to 350 degrees. Okay, while that's heating up, I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to the dry ingredients. I'm just gonna add a little bit more cider vinegar. Okay, fingers crossed this is right. I haven't always had the best luck when it comes to making donuts, so this is ready. All right, while the temperature is finishing coming to 350 degrees, we are just gonna make a quick frosting for this. We are just going to do powdered sugar, and I'm gonna use this entire thing, and some apple cider vinegar. Apple cider, gosh. that's pretty perfect. I'm gonna set this aside until it's time to glaze them. All right, you guys, I think we did it. We're gonna let them cool. I don't know if they're cooked all the way. That is always the scary thing with me in donuts, is that I never know if they're gonna be done on the inside. So I'm gonna let these cool, then we're gonna glaze them, and then we're gonna try them. So I'll see you guys in just a few minutes. They look really good. They do look just like an apple fritter. Guys, I think we did it. I think we made apple fritters, but I'm gonna clean up, and when we come back, we'll really be able to see if we actually did it. All right, you guys, we're ready to try these. I'm being impatient. I am not letting them cool down all the way because I really want to try one. But I know that they are a little bit soft right now, but I know that once they cool down, they will have that more harder shell on the outside. So here we go. I'm so excited. Okay, that is very tasty. The tang of the apples really comes through. So if you're gonna make these, I do highly suggest you cook these down so the apples are soft. This is just perfect, combined with cooking them before, and then once they're in the oil, they're perfect. Like, they're perfect. I'm so happy with these. Yum! All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching another episode on Kristie vs. Kitchen. Make sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.